It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Houston Rockets. Houston controls the tap. To Wall. The Bulls clear the rebound. Porter to Wendell Carter. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First one goes down.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Into the front court comes Wall. Down 2. Not that time.
And I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Bulls with it. To Wendell Carter. Levine. Wendell Carter powers it through. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Victor Oladipo trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. To Zach Levine. Markkanen to Levine. To Porter. Has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Oladipo into the front court. Leads just a point. It's Wall. It's rebounded by the Bulls. To Markkanen. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Houston takes over. Oladipo. Gordon against Porter. Takes stock of the floor. To P.J. Tucker for three. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. To Markkanen. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Porter. Tucker with the rebound. Wall across the timeline. Down a point. There it is, John Wall. First couple didn't go. That one is true. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
And the slam. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Wall. Lauri Markkanen sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Porter sizing up Eric Gordon. Wall into the front court. They trail by one. To P.J. Tucker. Lets it fly from long range. Tucker, dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
To Zach LaVine. Fires the three. Not going down here. Rockets in control of the basketball. Here comes the screen. Oladipo to P.J. Tucker. Deep two there, won't go. To Wendell Carter. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court. It's Wall. 10-all is our score. To P.J. Tucker. Oh, he had him there for a second. Oladipo to P.J. Tucker. Wall. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Chicago with the possession. To Markkanen. Carter. To Markkanen. Fires the three. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Wall with it up top. All tied up, 13 apiece. To P.J. Tucker. Wall. To Cousins. With a drop step. Doesn't get the bounce.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To P.J. Tucker. Oh, had him going there for a second. Trying to cash in. And a putback slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Bulls have it. To Wendell Carter. Porter. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Wall to Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Temple up against John Wall. To Wendell Carter. Can't connect from in close. To P.J. Tucker. Oh, he had him there for a second. Wall. To Oladipo. Pass to Cousins. Down low. And throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Not going down for him this time. They'll let one fly from half court. We played 1 quarter. Here on the day, we honor the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
And now Houston has the basketball. Wall to Oladipo. Nothing going here on that drive. To P.J. Tucker. Wall looking for his man. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
To Cousins. Oladipo to P.J. Tucker. Kicks it around the perimeter. Here's a chance from long range. That won't go. To Young. The drive. Right to the basket. Has a look. Now a shot by Temple. No good. Into the front court comes Wall. Looking to make something happen. There it is, John Wall. 3 for 6 now.
Oh yeah, I like that.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Chicago basketball. Temple against the 5-time All-Star. Probing the defense to Young. Wide open look won't go.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
I hate that that one didn't go down. You much rather go into half with a tie ball game than having a deficit.
Young. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Now a shot by Temple. No good. To Oladipo. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Victor Oladipo at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw.
Right back to you.
And gets both to drop at the line.
Right back to you.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Garrett Temple has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. First try at the line, no good. Misses the second as well. Wall across the timeline. They lead it. 4-point game. There it is, John Wall. 4 out of 7.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Bulls with the basketball. To Young. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. Young. And he'll head to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Oladipo into the front court. Leads 4. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 2 of 4 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
With a drop step. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Short jumper misses. Wall. To Oladipo. To Wall. Has a chance. Can't connect. Chicago possession. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Wall into the front court. He'll run the offense. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
If we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Levine. Trying to cash in. Zach Levine. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Rockets have the ball. Wall to Cousins. Surveys the floor. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Has a look. That's no good. To Wall. Cousins to Wall. Going to launch beyond the arc. Won't go down. To Young. 4-3. It's Gordon with the rebound. To Cousins. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Bulls with the rock. To Markkanen. Thaddeus Young takes on Eric Gordon. Here comes the screen. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Misses the first. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Into the front court. It's Wall. Lead stands at 7. Here comes the screen. Wall. Shot from the lane won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Good look there, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Cousins. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Markkanen. And the Rockets have the rebound. Wall with it up top. His team leads it by 10. To Cousins. To Wall. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. That's it for the first half. The Rockets with the lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rockets are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Bulls are down at halftime and in need of some momentum.
Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Wall to P.J. Tucker. Deep left corner. Oladipo to Cousins. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. It's Chicago ball. Probing the defense to Zach LaVine. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Oladipo to Wall. Oladipo to Cousins. Here's Wall for 2. Off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. It's Rockets ball.
Hey, lock up.
Wall. Takes stock of the floor. John Wall goes to work. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Porter. To Markkanen. 5 to shoot for the Bulls. Gets a look. Can't hit. Oladipo to Wall. Has a chance. Almost, but no good.
And Ed, these are the kind of games that haunt you when you're on your team bus and you're scrolling through social media and you see all the memes being made about you, all the clips being done about all your missed shots. That can only get you motivated to get back in the gym and get ready for the next one.
Porter, they need something to go down. It's no good. Oladipo, defended by the former Hoya. Goes to the right side. Trying to cash in. Gordon shot, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Houston with the basketball. To Cousins. Count it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oh, they called the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Levine to Wendell Carter. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Oladipo to P.J. Tucker. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Victor Oladipo trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. To Levine. DeMarcus Cousins swats it. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Zach LaVine, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Wall. Oladipo. Wall, and knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Otto Porter, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Oladipo into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Stuffs it down with authority.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Bulls with it. Probing the defense. Can't miss those. Oladipo into the front court. The lead is 11. Tucker to Cousins. Oh, had him going there for a second. And strokes it.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Porter from long range. Can't connect.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Oladipo. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Garrett Temple at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He struggled so far. Whoops, that won't go. Into the front court comes Wall. They lead it by 14. To Cousins. And count the basket inside.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Mike D'Antoni going to make some moves and set his matchups. From the outside, no good. Tucker. Thaddeus Young snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Chicago with the possession. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Over to the right side. For three. It's rebounded by Vonleh. To Porter. Here comes the screen. Porter. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Garrett Temple. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Up 5 seconds. Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Garrett Temple at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. First one goes down. second one off the mark. He goes one. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Short jumper won't go down. That ends the period. The Rockets way out in front. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
Wall to Cousins. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Wall creates the space to bury the three on the step back.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
To Zach LaVine. To Porter. Has a look. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Cousins. Add 2 points to the board.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Bulls have it. To LaVine. Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good. Wall across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fires the three. That's how you defend. LaVine. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
DeMarcus Cousins trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Markkanen.
That's me. I got ball.
Curling inside. And scores. Strong take.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Wall into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Cousins. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Gordon with it. He'll run the offense. To Wall. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Chicago basketball.
Hey, match up. Clack.
To Markkanen.
Hey, you got the screen right.
Sizing up the defense. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First free throw is good. Two for two on that trip. Gordon with it. Looking to make something happen. To P.J. Tucker. Goes to the right side. Wall. To P.J. Tucker. 4-3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. To Zach LaVine. Markkanen. To LaVine. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Wall. Has a chance. Gordon shoots, can't connect.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
LaVine. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Houston takes over. To Young. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Victor Oladipo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Markkanen.
I got him.
To Young. Thaddeus Young. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Here comes the screen. Oladipo driving right to the basket. Almost. Unlucky bounce. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. They get it down to Tucker. To Oladipo. Not that time.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
A simple touch foul.
With a drop step. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Oladipo. To Wall. Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Levine to Porter. Shot no good there by Levine. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
John Wall trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw try, off the mark. To Porter, trying to cash in. And the Rockets clear the board. Rockets in control of the basketball. Wall to P.J. Tucker. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Wall. Not done yet. Stuffs it down with authority. Desperation shot here from half court. Hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets were solid in today's victory. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. The Bulls couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Houston Rockets were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss.
Player of the game.
Boogie Cousins seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. He kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.